Today we are going to demonstrate flash and fire point experiment. So now let us know the term what is flash point and what is fire point. Flash point, it is a temperature at which vapors of a fuel will ignite in the form of flash when it comes contact with the fire, for it to last for at least 5 seconds. Whereas fire point, it is a temperature at which vapors of a fuel will ignite in the form of fire for a long time.
For demonstrating this experiment, the materials required are PENSKY MARTENS apparatus, thermometer, and liquid fuels. Here the liquid fuels used are kerosene and diesel.
Demonstrate the flash and fire point experiment, we need this apparatus. This is known as PENSKY MARTENS apparatus. So here this is a manual steerer, and this is a test flame burner, and this is a shutter control, and there is a hole for thermometer users. When we open the lid, we see there is a cup, and this is known as oil cup, and this is a brass jacket, and this is a voltage regulator meter, and this is a main voltage regulator meter, and this is a sub voltage regulator meter.
For this experiment, we need PENSKY MARTENS apparatus. First of all, we need to clean this oil cup and keep it aside for drying purpose. After it's fully dried, fill it with the lubricating oil up to the mark and keep it, place it on the PENSKY MARTENS apparatus. Now close it with the lid. Now take a thermometer and place it here, which measures the rise of oil temperature. For the uniform distribution of oil in the oil cup, we need to stir it with the help of the stirrer. Now connect this whole apparatus with an electric controller called regulator. It controls the temperature. After that, we need to switch on here, and the oil is heated slowly. For every 5 minutes, we need to stir it with the help of the stirrer. Now the oil is heated and the temperature rises. For every 1 degree rise in its temperature, we need to check the flash point. For that, we need to take one lighted matchstick and keep it near the opening of the oil cup. And when there is a sudden flash, that is known as a flash point. We need to further continue the process for the fire point. When the temperature causes a flame for at least 5 seconds, we determine that as a fire point. We need to continue with the fresh sample oil for 2 or 3 times and take an average of flash and fire count.
After doing this experiment, we got the flash point of kerosene is 48 degrees Celsius and for diesel is 58 degrees Celsius, whereas the fire point of kerosene is 54 degrees Celsius and for diesel 67 degrees Celsius.
So, to do this experiment properly, we need to take some precautions. Firstly, we have to stir the oil bath continuously in order to maintain a constant temperature. Secondly, the lowering device of the cup and the lid should be engaged properly.
So let's discuss about the significance of flash and fire point. The first significance is it helps us to assess the risk of vulnerability. The second one, it can be used as the basis of safety classifications to meet transport regulations. The third one is the determination of contamination in the given oil products, and the fourth one is it can be useful in determining the lubricants material.
So now coming to the conclusion part of this experiment, flash and fire point is a very important with respect to safety. More between flash and fire point, less the flammability. Flash and fire point of the fuel determine the operating temperature. Impurities and temperature also affect the flash and fire point. Adding impurities reduces the flash and fire point.